Nigerian dirty politics. How Fani-Kayode others manipulate voters with hate speech and ethnic profiling.
Let me just start by saying that I don't believe that I'm on the same intellectual or social plane or level as somebody I wrote to Gambage. If he ever went to school, I don't know which school he went to. I do not see that he has any kind of intellectual substance. Socially, I knew him when he was wearing the same clothes every day for 3 months in 1989 when I was National Youth Leader of the NNC.
What type of stupid question is that? What type of stupid question is that? Bankrolling who? Do you know who you are talking to?
Hello, your question is a very insulting question to me. And if I had known that this is what you wanted to ask me, I would ask you not to ask me that kind of stupid question.
Femi Fani-Kayode, Nigeria's former Minister of Aviation, has adorned himself with the regalia of a desperate party chief with an unbridled tongue for politics. While it is true that many Nigerian politicians are at the center of hate speeches, violence, and ethnic profiling, Fani-Kayode's role is prominent, and that he belonged to the ruling party, the All Progressive Congress, says a lot about why he is a sacred cow. In 2015, he tweets, "Tinubu knows about Funsho Williams' mother, and Buhari is surrounded by vampires." Also in 2016, he tweets that Jimoh Ibrahim is a ravenous beast. Everything he touches turns to shit. When you put a pig in a big fine house, it will still shit in the corridors and sitting room and foul it up because that is what pigs do. That is Jimoh for you. He's a big, fat, ugly, greedy and disgusting pig. He was born and raised in the gutter, and the gutter never left him. In reference to Peter Obi's candidacy and Igbo tribe, he tweets, "The single greatest lesson that the 2023 presidential election has taught us is that God will never allow a practicing sodomite and his repugnant retinue of perverts, pimps, fraudsters, court jesters, degenerates, monkeys, slaves and malefactors to lead Nigeria." He further tweets, "We will make Nigeria ungovernable if Labour Party and PDP attempts to stop Tinubu's swearing in." Fani-Kayode, as the APC Presidential Campaign Council Director of New Media in the recently concluded general elections, exploited his role very well by assuming an online aggressor who has a naughty reply for every statement. In recent times, Kayode has established himself as a controversial key figure in Nigerian politics, inciting tribe against tribe, religion against religion, and politicians against politicians. He utilizes the power of social media for the wrong reasons, and every update from him screams for remarks. The United States and Britain have been really more active in sanctioning hate speech in Nigeria in the past 3 years than the Nigerian government itself had done in a decade. Recently, the United Kingdom expressed displeasure over controversial comments made by Femi Fani-Kayode. In an interview with Nigerian Info on Sunday, 26 March 2023, Ben Llewellyn-Jones, a British Deputy High Commissioner to Nigeria, faulted the APC chieftain for his statements. He said he was puzzled as to why Fani-Kayode would make such statements. Meanwhile, in another breath, Fani-Kayode said, "What Peter Obi, Atiku and their talks did to the CGN is despicable. They lied on him, defamed him, rubbished his reputation, and sought to humiliate, blackmail, undermine, destroy and disgrace him out of office. These savages and barbarians seek to destroy all our revered institutions." Prior to the comments reacted to by the Brits, the Department of State Services invited Fani-Kayode for making claims that Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of People's Democratic Party, met with army generals prior to the elections. When asked if there were triggers of violence leading up from the campaign to the election, the UK envoy said he was puzzled as to why Fani-Kayode will make such statements. In 2018, a potential passage for hate speech bill had grapevines circulated around it, but eventually and unexpectedly, it died a natural death even before its inception. The bill, titled National Commission for Prohibition of Hate Speech Bill, was introduced by Mr. Abdullahi to the Senate on March 2018 for consideration and passage. The bill proposes that any person who uses, publishes, presents, produces, plays, provides, distributes, and/or directs the performance of any material which is threatening or involves the use of abusive or insultive words or behavior commits an offense if such person intends thereby to stir up ethnic hatred or having regard to all the circumstances. Ethnic hatred is likely to be stirred up against any person or persons from such an ethnic group in Nigeria. However, the bill did not make it through to the third reading. In all, Fani-Kayode and political actors like him in the Nigerian space continue to stiffen the civic space, and as sacred cows working for the ruling party, they are pardoned to stray with their continuous gaffes for the Nigerian democracy on the hospital bed.